Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn single topic, and that is multiplication of matrices, and this video is for beginners and who are just learning matrix multiplication. And now let's start. The first thing we must keep in mind while multiplying is, are all kind of matrices multiplied with all kind of matrices? A kind means type. Okay, any type of matrices can be multiplied with any type of matrices. Now this is the question, and the answer is, we must be sure that which matrix will be multiplied with which matrix. That is no, because all kind of matrices are not multiplied with all kind of matrices. Now there is certain criteria for matrix multiplication. So let's see the criteria. Only those matrices can be multiplied where number of elements on a row of first number of elements on a row of first matrix. Number of elements, you can read again and again. Number of elements on a row matrix has rows and column, and number of elements on a particular row means any row. Okay, because in all rows there are same number of elements in every row, isn't it? So number of elements on a row of first matrix and second matrix, we will learn that, is equal to the number of elements on a column. Vertical line is a column, so number of elements on a column of a second matrix. Now if you are still confused, you can see here, this student is confused. He couldn't understand it, so let's deal with the example. Let's see with the example. Let's observe one example which will make you very clear. Now this is a matrix A and B, and as we know, the order of A is 2 cross 3 and order of matrix B is 3 cross 2. Now we are going to know about the first matrix and second matrix. Now what is first matrix? If product is AB, then A is first matrix. Now you can see in a product AB, the A is first matrix and B is the second matrix. What we understood here is number of elements on a row of matrix A, isn't it? If we read again, number of elements on a row of matrix A and number of elements on a column of matrix B. Number of elements on a column of matrix B. Let's see that. Let's highlight this part. Number of elements on a row of first matrix, that is A. Now they are the elements. A, B, C are the elements on a row of first matrix. Now we can verify that there are 3 elements on row of first matrix, that is A. They are A, B and C. Now we will highlight the next important line, that is number of elements on a column of second matrix. Now this B is a second matrix, and column, let's highlight it, column, that is G, I, K. There are 3 elements. So these two matrices satisfy the criteria, isn't it? There are 3 elements on column of second matrix, that is B. They are G, I and K. So the criteria for matrix multiplication is satisfied. It is 2, so we can multiply AB. Now let's again B is equal to same matrix and A is equal to same matrix ABC. Now we can see the order of this matrix, 3 cross 2 and 2 cross 3. Now if product is BA, reverse in this case, if product is BA, then B is first matrix and A is second matrix. Okay, now this A is second matrix and B is first matrix. Now what will happen? Let's highlight that statement again. Number of elements on a row of first matrix. First matrix is A, and row, that is there are 2 elements G and H, and let's write it. There are 2 elements on the row of first matrix, that is B. They are G and H. Now For matrix multiplication, we need two elements on a column of second matrix. Now, number of elements on a column of second matrix, you can see A and D, there are exactly two elements. So we can multiply AB also, we can multiply BA also. The result may be same, product of AB and product of BA may be same, may not be same. That is that we will learn later on. Okay, we'll learn later on. And but right now we can multiply AB and we can multiply BA. We can say AB and BA both exist. So there is a special word for it. Matrix A and B are compatible. Compatible means which can work together. In this sense, right now, uh, the meaning of compatible is which can work together. AB as a product can work together. BA to form a product, they can work together. Okay. In real life also we hear a word compatible couples, isn't it? A matrices for product that is AB and BA both exist. So the criteria for matrix multiplication is number of elements on a row of first matrix must be equal to number of elements on a column of second matrix. How to multiply? We are going to do that also. Okay, now there is a very important question. What will be the order of A cross B or AB? What will be the order of AB or BA in any case? There is a formula. Answer is the order will be row of matrix A for product AB, row of matrix A that is 2 and column of matrix B that is 2. So the order of new matrix AB after product we will get a new matrix and that matrix will be 2 cross 2. Now that this is like a formula, row of matrix A and column of matrix B. Let's move to next slide. Example of matrix that cannot be multiplied. Okay, we should see that also. Let's suppose two matrix A of 2 cross 2 and B of 3 cross 2. These are two matrices. Now let's see the criteria. Criteria is, we know the criteria. Only those matrices can be multiplied where number of elements on a row of first matrix is equal to number of elements on a column of second matrix. Now that's the criteria. Now first, if product is AB, there are two matrices. Product can be AB and BA also, but we consider the product as AB. First matrix is A and second matrix is B. Now let's see number of elements. Number of elements on a row. How many elements are there in a row of first matrix that is A? There are two elements. Now let's write it. There are two elements on a row of first matrix that is A. They are A and B. And how many elements are there in the column of second matrix? There are three elements on column of second matrix B. They are E, H, I. So A and B are not compatible for product AB. They are not compatible for product AB because they cannot work together for the purpose of product. Now, because the criteria is not satisfied, isn't it? The number of elements on the row of first matrix must be equal to the number of elements on column of second matrix. The criteria is not matched, it is not satisfied, so A and B are not compatible for product AB. So AB does not exist. Does not exist. Now there is a question for you. Does BA exist? Okay, you can try yourself. Try it. Okay. If AB doesn't exist, it doesn't mean that BA won't exist. BA can exist. Okay, you can check. Now there is a question for you. Which of the two matrices can be multiplied and what will be the order of a new matrix after multiplication? Now you can select two matrices. There are 8 pairs of matrix which can be multiplied. 8. Okay, you can pause the video, you can write on your copy and there is an answer for you. Let me show it. Before that you can pause the video and find. Okay, we can see A, matrix A, it has two elements in the row, and we can search another matrix which has two elements in the column, that is C. You can see C and E. So A can multiply with AC. We can find the product AC and we can find the product A. Okay, now there is an answer. You can find there is an order also. You know the formula how to find the order. Now let's quickly move to another slide. Now in the next slide Okay, now we are finally on last slide and very important slide. In this slide, you will exactly know the process of matrix multiplication, how matrices are multiplied. For this, we have to consider two matrices, and they are A, there is a matrix A and another matrix B, and let's see the order of these matrices. First, let's go with A. The order of matrix A is 2 cross 3. There are 2 rows and 3 columns. And order of matrix B is 3 cross 2, means there are 3 rows and 2 columns. Are they compatible for multiplication? Let's see. Matrices A and B are compatible matrices to multiply because number of elements on row of matrix A. Number of elements on row of matrix A. There are 3 elements on row of matrix A in both row 1 and row 2, is equal to number of elements on column of matrix B. So in column of matrix B, there are 3 elements in both column, first column and second column. So these two matrices are compatible to multiply. Now for a student, and if you are ready with pen and copy, then for you the matrix A and B will be different. For a student, the matrix A and B will have number as components. You can see here, and you will follow the step which you see on your video, and you will apply your numbers. You are apply your own components. You can use other components also. The component on matrix A and B can be different. Okay, you can choose another, but if you choose this, at the end you will get the answer, so you can check your answer. So in any way, you will do with different matrix. Okay, so now A cross B. Now follow the steps whatever you see on your video. Now there is a matrix A right now, and multiply matrix B. Now you can have your own matrix, or you can use this matrix given on the screen on top right corner of your screen. Now you can place it exactly as it is. Now we have to be sure about the order of our new matrix, that is product AB, and there is a formula for it. The formula is a row from the matrix A, that is 2, and column from the matrix A, that is 2. So our new matrix AB will be uh, of order 2 cross 2, and let's see their components also. We'll see their components also. Now see the component of product AB, it will be like AB11, AB12, AB21, and AB22, and we will step by step we will find AB11, AB12, AB21, and AB22. Now actual process of multiplication will start now. Now see, you can see the highlighted portion is your row 1 of first matrix. Now another highlighted portion is your column 1 of matrix B, isn't it? So now which elements will multiply with which elements? Okay, now let's see, it will be very clear. Now A will multiply with G. Okay, A won't multiply with any other elements from this column, from column first of matrix B. B will only multiply, you can see distinguish with color also, B with I, and C with K. Now in this way the multiplication will take place for AB11. AB11. Now let's see the multiplication. A will multiply with G, and they will be added. If there is a minus, then you can apply bracket. And if the component is in the minus form, if it contains the minus sign, then you can use bracket. Now with I, plus sign, and now C will multiply with K. And for a student, if you are confused, then 1 into 7 plus 4 into 12 and 2 into 10. Now this will give us AB11. Now for AB12, for next AB12, we will, the column we are going to take is second column. from second matrix, C2, column 2 from second matrix, but the row 1 of first matrix will be same. And the multiplication of R1 and C2, elements on R1 and C2, R1 from first matrix and C2 from second matrix, will give the component AB 1, 2. Now A will multiply with H, B with J, and C with only L. Okay. Now after this multiplication, the component we are getting is AB 1, 2. And for a student, 1 will multiply with 11, 4 with 9, and 2 with 8. Let's see the multiplication process with the animation. A will multiply with H, a sign, B with J and plus sign, and C with L. Okay. Now this gives our AB 1, 2. Now for a student, let me tell you again, 1 into 11, 4 into 9, 1 into 11 plus 4 into 9 plus 2 into 8. Now for component AB21, there is we have to consider the another row. Now right now we have considered for AB11 and AB12, we have taken row row 1 is fixed for them, but now row it will be changed. Now row 2 will, elements on row 2 will take on elements on column 1 of second matrix, elements of row 2 of first matrix, row 2 of first matrix, and column, only columns are considered on second matrix and rows are considered on first matrix. So if I say row, then it will be from first matrix, and if the column, then it will be from second matrix. So R2 and C1, elements on R2 and C1 will be multiplied. Now which elements will take on which elements? That is D with G and E with I and F with K. So now let's see. Now AB21, for AB21 we are doing for AB21. Now D will multiply with G and plus sign. Don't forget, if there is a minus, then apply bracket and use your calculator. Another E with I, and similarly plus sign, again plus sign, and similarly F will multiply with K. Now a row 2 will be fixed and column 1 it will be column 2 for AB22. Now see, it will be column 2, and but R2 will be fixed. R2 from first matrix will be fixed, elements will be D, E, F, but now the change is we are taking another column. Now D with H and E with J and F with L. Now this is multiplication. You can see we are going to get component AB22. D will multiply with H and plus sign, E with J plus sign, and F with L. Now this completes the multiplication, and we will enclose these elements on bracket, and the order is 2 cross 2. Now where you have reached on your calculation, if you have completed, then you will see answer on after a few seconds. Now if you haven't, then you can pause the video and wait, pause the video and you can resume later on. Now let me show you the answer. The answer is on your screen. That's the answer. That's the product AB, new matrix product AB, new matrix which is of product AB, and it's 2 cross 2 matrix. Now thank you for watching, and more to follow. Until then, take care.